To embed my subform into my main form, I'm going to open up my main form, FRM Donor, in Design View. So I'll right-click this form and choose Design View, and I'll maximize the form. To embed the subform SFRM Pledge into my main form, I'm going to go to my controls, and I'm looking for the subform control, which is this little button here, Subform Subreport. So I click this button, and then I click where I want the subform to go. Here is the wizard asking me if I want to use a table or a query or use an existing form. So I'll use an existing form, and this is my subform, and I'll click Next. It automatically has picked up the fact that in the main form there is a field called Contributor ID, and in the subform there's a field called Contributor ID, and it will show each record with matching contributor IDs. So I choose Next. I can give my subform a name, and I'll give it the name Pledges. And I'll click Finish. And here's my subform buried inside of my main form. So I can move it as an object, move its little title Pledges, so it looks just right. And I'll stretch it out. Notice also over here in the properties that the master field is contributor ID and the child field is contributor ID. The master field is the main form. So the main form, which is based on the table donor, has got a field called contributor ID, and the subform, which has the child field, contributor ID, is what links these two forms together, and that's really important. I'm now going to view my form, and what I can see here is I'm looking at John Steele, and so far he has made 5 pledges. Now things aren't quite sitting correctly because I have a horizontal scroll bar. I need to increase the width of my subform. So I'll go back to Design View, and then I'll view my form again. Oh, and even further, Design View. And still not quite there. Alright, and so we can play with the width of the subform and the width of the list box until everything looks nice and perfectly laid out. Okay, so as I click on each donor, Carl, these are the pledges he's made. Fran, these are the pledges she's made, and Matthew hasn't made any pledges. Stan, or Peter, or Andrew. And this is a main form subform. And so I'll save this main form just by hitting the Save button on my Quick Access toolbar, and I can easily now choose a particular donor and see what pledges they've made to date.